These noodles sure do look amazing, and they take only 15 minutes to make. Let's do this, guys. My 15-minute garlic prawn noodles. Super quick noodle dishes are like a staple in my house weekly, and I know they are for you guys too because you've written in and told me. So here's one of my favorites to do at home. First up, let's talk about the noodles. I always keep some of these like ready to go noodles in my fridge because they're so handy to have around. I'm using udon today, but you could use egg noodles, the Hokkien ones, the Singapore style ones, whatever you usually keep at home. The thing with these noodles though is that even though some of them say like wok ready, or if you just put these straight into a wok and start stir frying, they are going to disintegrate everywhere. So I like to treat them with some hot water first. And then the trick here is don't leave them alone. Be like a nagging mother. Start agitating them straight away because I want to separate them and get them all nice and noodly out of that cake as quickly as possible, because otherwise they'll just get soggy. And now just as soon as they've come apart, I want to get them straight out. Now I always like to douse them in just a little bit of sesame oil. It adds flavour and helps them to stop sticking together. So now it's time to get stir frying. I've got all my bits and pieces ready. Now I just like to use like those store-bought packets of shredded or sliced cabbage because we're doing this in 15 minutes and I don't want to be a hero. You can get yourself some peeled prawns that are ready to go, and then you just want to measure out your little sauces and chop your garlic. Really easy. I want to wait for my wok to get really nice and hot. We're going to do something a little funky with the cabbage here, which is going to make a big difference to the final taste of the dish. Just because we're doing things quickly doesn't mean we don't want things to be special. Now add in some oil. And the cabbage goes in first when the pan is really super hot. So basically I want to wok char the cabbage. I want some really nice brown charred bits on the edge of that cabbage because that kind of cabbage has a really beautiful smoky, slightly sweet flavour. Makes a big difference here. Now to help that cabbage flavour along, I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar. So I'm going to add the rest of the sugar later. I'm just adding a pinch now, and then just a little dash of the soy sauce that I'm going to add later as well. It's going to help to caramelize my cabbage a little before I add everything else. So see that great color in the cabbage? Now we can add the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to add some garlic. And my prawns. And now totally an optional, but you guys know me by now and I'm always adding chili whenever I can. But they don't need to be spicy, these noodles. Totally up to you. Now I'm going to add in my noodles and my oyster sauce. The rest of that soy sauce. And the rest of my sugar. And now isn't that colour so intensely satisfying? Beautiful pink prawns, that charred cabbage, and that dark sauce. Right, time to add some spring onion. And that is it, my friends. Does not get easier than that. Now just pile up those steaming noodles onto your plate. And there you go, guys. 15 minutes garlic prawn udon noodles with my little special cabbage touch. Special cabbage touch. Well, you know what I mean, like it's good cabbage. It's so amazing what you can do in a short amount of time. That flavour, it's just so good. You know, it's that beautiful smokiness from that cabbage that really sort of permeates the rest of the noodle dish. And then the garlic and the spring onion, the like fresh spring onion at the end. I can definitely vouch for this one.